Phases of security inspection. 1. Detection of company policies violation, the act of practices of employees that are contrary to policy. For example, tampering an employee's time card or bringing out company properties for known reason. 2. Detection of possible defect and protective devices and other security aids. For example, empty fire extinguisher, destroy perimeter fence, busted perimeter lights and alarm system defect. 3. Detection of conduction of properties being protected. For example, when the properties being protected is exposed to rain and sunlight. 4. Detection of security hazard, storage of waste materials, for example, improper storage of waste material. Importance of security inspection. 1. It can help determine the effectiveness of risk appraisal. 2. It can identify weaknesses and security countermeasures. 3. It can prevent possible loss of company asset. The importance of a security inspection is to make sure that safety and security measures are effective. It helps check of a risk appraisal works well, find weaknesses of security system and prevent the loss of company property. Step in a security inspection. 1. Preparation. A. Review the management policy. B. Review the loss appraisal report. C. Use equipment needed and activity. The step in security inspection start with preparation. This includes reviewing the company management policies, checking the loss appraisal report, and preparing the equipment needed for the inspection. A security inspection is important because it checks if safety measures are effectively and help find weaknesses. The system. It also prevents the loss of company asset. The step including reviewing company's policies, checking reports and preparing needed equipment. 2. Plan route. A. Identify priorities area. B. Identify the sequence. A. Identify priorities area. Determine which location or section should be inspected first based on risk importance. B. Identify the sequence. Plan the order in which the inspection will take place or efficiency thoroughness. Safety inspection. Safety inspection defined as the state of being certain condition. It makes freedom from danger, risk, or injury. It involves adverse effect will not cause by some agent under defined measure. People, procedures, or equipment used to prevent, detect an abnormal condition that can endanger people, the enterprise. The abnormal condition includes accident caused by human carelessness, inattentiveness, lack of training, or other inattentive events. Safety inspection is, is generally defined as the state of being free from danger, risk, or injury. Its adverse effect will not be caused by any agent when proper safety measure, such as training people, establish procedure or safety equipment are in place. Safety inspection aim to detect and prevent abnormal conditions that could endanger people, properties, or enterprise. This abnormal condition may result from human carelessness, inattentiveness, lack of training, other innovation event. Objectives of safety inspection. To save life, an organization worker are considered the most valuable asset. It is the obligation of company to assure safety of its workers, as well as its visitor claims its vicinity at all times. 2. To secure properties. 3. To restore affect facility as soon as possible. Purpose of safety inspection. 1. Detection of detects defects such as material, equipment, lighting, and ventilation. 2. Define of substandard condition such as poor housekeeping, poor ventilation, poor lighting noise, poor maintenance, and poor training of workers. Phases of safety inspection. 1. Detection of might be called obvious hazard. Actual unsafe condition created either by the action of people or physical deterioration. For example, block exist and tripping hazard. 2. Detection of condition which of themselves may not be direct cause of an accident, but would be contributory factor. For example, soapy water spilled on the floor. 3. Detection of condition wherein employees' performance is deviating from the standard practices of established policy, which in themselves are wrong and unsafe. For example, not wearing personal protective equipment or PPE.
Number 6. It increases efficiency and promote better relationship with employees. Number 7. It cultivates goodwill and moral value. Number 8. It determines the required emphasis of operation. Step in safety inspection. Number 1. Preparation. A. Plan. B. Review. C. Study. D. Outline. Number 2. Equipments. A. Hazard hat. B. Pencil ballpen. C. Google's ERC. Factors of loss. Event probability. Condition that worsen the risk of loss. Categories as physical environment, climate, geography, location, composition, social environment, age groups, ethnicity, neighborhood, incomes level, social history, crime, political environment, government unit, general, tune, attitude, political areas. Probability ratings, assigning probability rating to each risk after gathering available data and punctual circumstances. Ratings do not consider precaution or countermeasure that may taken to eliminate the rest. 5 categories of probability. Virtual searchings. Given no changes, the event will occur. Event probable, the likelihood of occurrence. Average probability, the event is more likely to occur than not to occur. Less probability, the event is less likely to occur than not to occur. Every improbable influence data are available for evaluation. Loss event criticality, the effect on asset or on enterprise responsible for the asset. It is the loss occurs measured in financial terms and its impact on the survival of the organization. Is there anything specific about probability ratings or security risk analysis that you'd be like explore further? Security hazard. Natural hazard security risk analysis. Every organization is responsible for protecting lives and property thoughts. Disaster preparedness and emergency management. This minimize loss and ensure continuity after a disaster such as destructive storms, fire explosion, sabotage, civil disturbance, nuclear incident, or earthquakes. Managers should coordinate with local authorities and emergency planning to minimize the use of corporate and community resources.